I'm gonna just do 2 seconds. Okay, right. Welcome, Nerissa.
Thank you.
Okay, dear, let me try to stop the music, although I'm enjoying it. Welcome to everyone that might, for those that won't be able to join us, that's also okay. Let me just welcome, Nerissa. It's been
Thank
a
you.
long time
Thank you
we've
to
been
me.
planning
Thank you
this
for
one.
inviting me.
There might be a bit of a delay, so don't worry about it. Let's just carry on and let's welcome our guests. Hello, everyone. My name is definitely Tumi. To my guests, welcome. We have our visitor, our guest, Narissa. She'll give us a background about her in a minute. But I just wanted to say, Happy New Year to everybody, including yourself, Narissa. And today's topic is 2026 vibe check, right? And the ways to level up your life, how to travel in balance, basically. So Narissa is here to give us tips. And it's basically also about life in the UK, really. I need Narissa to give me some tips. So welcome, my dear. Let's see if anyone has joined us. If not, that's fine. We can still continue. Right, Narissa, maybe let's start. Give us a background about yourself firstly. Who are you? Who is Narissa? Yeah.
Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure. Thank you to me to inviting me on this live stream. It's always a pleasure to speak to people and to give my own expertise, own experience, because I know we all learn from each other. So my name is Naris Monkam. I'm a hairdresser in the UK, specifically in Manchester. I've been doing it for
Yep.
over 20 years. I'm also in training on becoming a trachologist. Trachology is basically, for people who doesn't know, is the science of hair and scalp. So we treat diseases like alopecia, those that are treatable, of course. So that's what I am learning at the moment. Hopefully, in a few years' time, I will be a fully qualified trachologist. So I'm also
Yay.
a founder of Epiphany. Epiphany is is an association, if I can put it that way in a shorter way, is an association that helps everyone, especially Afro-descendant, to reconnect and to reconcile with their natural hair and skin color. So that's what we do here in the UK at the moment. We are working on a project called Hair Harmony. We go to schools and we preach the good news about our
Yes.
lovely, beautiful being. So that's me basically in a shorter version and in a concise way. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, I know a bit about you, and what I've learned is that you are a mother, like you said, a philanthropist, and someone that's passionate about Africa and our well-being, especially with our hair. Now, let's move on to your history, as in what are you doing right now in terms of, the things that keep you balanced, that we can learn from. I'd like to hear about that. Like, for example, myself, I know you've taught me a lot in terms of, being in a different country. You've been here for 20 years. And there are things that I know, I've lived for a while now. I hope I've learned some things. But the one thing that I've learned, and I've made a video about that, is on being having non goals in 2026. And by that, I mean, there are things that I'm not going to be focusing on, such as dwelling on people's thoughts about me, because, fear is a hindrance. And that's just one of them. But that's my main thing, is that I need to push through. And you're one of those people, that I'm working on something and you keep on asking me, hey, what about this? And I'm like, I always give you excuses, but you're one of those people that I value in my life that pushes me to do more. So what
Yes.
are those things that keep you going that can help us in terms of 20, especially 2026, with all this noise going on, politics? We talk about politics a lot, you and I.
For me, it's important, like you mentioned politics, right? It's important to be aware of what's going on in the world, but we shouldn't let it affect us in any ways. We have to be focused on the things that we want to achieve. And
Yeah,
one of the things that keep me balanced is just to do the things that I love, leisure. I
yeah,
love going, for example, to have my little dessert in the coffee shop or go to the cinema. Traveling as well is very, very important. So these are the things that I will, to be honest, I will advise someone to do. What do you like
mm,
doing while you are chasing your dreams? What do you
mm,
love doing? Don't just
mm,
focus on the dreams too much, or focusing on the negativity going on in the world, war, there and there. You have to do the things that you love, because we are here obviously to work, but also to enjoy life. So I love
mm.
traveling to discover a new culture. And these are the things that keep me really in balance. Being in the UK, is very stressful, if I have to say it. I don't love the word being stressed, but we can be very lonely.
Yeah,
Even if you're married, even if you have family, it's a
yeah,
different kind of energy going on here in the UK compared to Africa, where I'm from. And I'm sure a lot of people of African descent can feel this. It doesn't matter where
yeah,
you're coming from or where you live in the world. For example, in the Occidental is in Europe, America, etc. Is
mm,
you can feel like a different kind of energy. And for me personally, I think it's a lack of sun that makes people feel this way. So you have to be focused on your dream. Ask yourself, what do you like doing? It's very important. What will make you happier? Because we have
yeah,
our dream to chase, but if we focus too much on it,
yeah,
we can be very tense. We can work ourselves too much. So
yeah,
yeah, do the things that you love doing. Mine is traveling, like I said, going to a coffee shop, meeting friends. Like last time we went to a spa to relax. To me, it was really, really good.
eh,
I enjoyed those moments. So this is
yeah,
how I keep myself balanced while I
yeah,
am chasing my dream, or while
yeah.
I'm doing what I love.
I love that. I think travel is, we've got a lot in common when it comes to travel. We are both mothers. It's a way for us to, I suppose for me also, to your point,
Yeah.
it is to get that sun, one, but to also connect. I feel, I don't know if I told you the story when I got here. I was lucky enough, and I think I did a recording on that. Our first year in the UK is that the neighbors that we had in the previous place were very friendly. They gave my son toys, But before, when I got there, I remember, greeting one, and she looked at me like I was weird. So, lucky for me, I've got a South African friend in my
Yeah.
other profession, where he said to me, just be yourself. Even if they don't greet back, just keep greeting, because it's also about, as an African, keep to your truth, keep to who you are.
Yeah.
But I must say that hurt a bit. I was like, yeah, because I
Yeah.
had lived in America, and I must say Americans are very, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey. They
Loud.
might not want to know about details, but I mean, I worked at Home Depot of all places, where you meet different types of people, but it was always friendly. Like, I didn't feel like, uh, I didn't feel this way, which is okay. I guess it's part of traveling. So I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
So, but what about the fact that you have so many boxes in your life? You're a philanthropist, you're a mom, you're a businesswoman. How do you make sure that these align? Is there some sort of meditation that you do that keeps you balanced? What is it that you do that's so special that helped you to survive the 20 years being here?
Okay, I'm a Christian, and I believe,
That
yes, that's something that I want to mention as well. Um, I don't know which religion for your viewer. For me, meditating is praying to God. So I love giving all everything about. Let's say I like to me confier. Me confier is to all my worries. Talk to God about all my worries.
yeah.
Any project that I have, I'll always put God in it. So that is something that I do meditation, because it keeps my faith stronger. And when your faith is up there, then you have hope to see
Mm,
the things that you want, or the things that you expect
mm,
seeing during your lifetime. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
mm,
Is one of the things that I do to
mm,
to keep going in the UK, and to be stress free. Yeah,
mm. I think I find you very humbling. I've seen you as a businesswoman, by the way. I do my hair at your, your salon.
yeah,
We just happen to click on other levels and we talk politics. But I've seen how you take life seriously at the same time. But religion is really a strong factor, even for me. And I think people, it might not be a religious or a religion,
yeah,
Christianity, Islam, being an Islamist. But I think, some sort of that spirituality is important for
yeah,
me, at least, to keep going. Now let's talk about. I'm gonna touch on a couple of things. Balance travel. But what are the things that you do in terms of traveling? Because this is also about traveling in 2026. What's your hope that you hope to achieve in 2026 in terms of travel, linking that to your business? And maybe you can tell us more about what you do overall in Africa when you go back, and how that helps you spiritually, your balance.
yeah. Um, One of the most things that I do, because there are numerous projects.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel called
Yes.
La For
I'm
Beauty,
gonna I'm
and
going to include your links and details.
yes,
Yes. Tell us
so
about
that's
that.
what I do. I share a bit of a tip there, and
Yeah.
also I love helping. So this is something that I enjoy doing, helping others, motivating, pushing people to achieve what they want to do, because everyone
Mm,
don't have the same level of faith. So to have that extra push from someone could benefit. So that's something that I'm passionately doing.
mm,
When I go to when I travel, for example, I love going to certain African country. Like
mm.
that's last time I went to Marrakech, no, not Marrakech, Agadir, in the village
Yeah.
called Akma. Akma, where I discover how the woman there um,
And ACMA
transform.
is sorry, ACMA is where exactly, sorry, Narissa? For
Yeah,
people that don't know, where exactly is ACMA? You said, did I
it's
miss
in
that?
Morocco.
Oh, Morocco.
Morocco,
Okay.
specifically in Agadir, because we have the biggest city. We have Marrakech, we have Casablanca, then we have Agadir. Agadir is it's a very nice place where you can really have fun, relax at the same time, and play too. Go to the desert and do all sorts of activity. So I
Yeah.
went to one of the village there, about 2 hours drive, let's say 1.5 hours drive from Agadir,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful. So this is something that I do linked to my business, because when I go out there, when I travel, I always make sure, not always, but this is not how I should put it, but I make sure I can benefit
Balance.
from, from the place where I'm going. It could
Mm,
be the language, mingle a bit with the locals.
mm,
Maybe it could be linked to my business, where I go and discover how to make oil. In
mm.
Cameroon, I traveled a couple
Yeah.
of years ago. I went to a village as well where they transform shea butter. So doing all of these things helped me to really. Je suis en ligne. C'est quoi? Doing, excuse me,
Yeah, no,
doing
go
all
ahead.
of this, excuse me,
Yes.
doing, sorry?
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Yeah, doing all of this helped me to really keep myself up, my energy up. Yeah, because it's like you live in the bubble where you
Yeah.
can take yourself out of it for a while,
Yeah.
then come
Yeah.
back into it, so you don't feel
Yeah.
like you imprison yourself. You feel like, okay, I'm a bird that could fly where she wants to, or where you want to, then come back again to your home. So this is what I do, and I will really advise people to do that if they can. I know many people might not have the means, but you just have to plan. I know a lot of people who wants to travel, but they have to
Yeah.
just plan it. Yeah, to plan it
Yeah.
well, and yeah.
I think volunteering is another way of, if you can't afford, there are some organizations that basically help you to, and I don't have the information at hand, but maybe later in my other videos, maybe we can collaborate on that, because like you said, you're going somewhere in April. Sorry, you said, is it, where are we going?
Yes, in I think end of April or
April.
May, we are
Yeah.
going to Cameroon to do another workshop with the association called Epiphany,
Yeah.
as I mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to
No,
help
and
women. Yeah.
I will leave that in the description box. But I think those are the one of the things that if one is keen to travel, perhaps look into, and you want to give back and you want to find balance in your life, maybe you can mix the two,
Yeah.
especially for, in the spirit of sisterhood. Hello, my sisters. You want to be able to come back refreshed at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
With that, I hear you. I hear you. So let's go back to the UK, because, as you know, I always am interested in how you survive this place for 20 years. But and let's talk the business side of things. Is that someone like myself that's new, that's just come into the picture, but as you know, there are boundaries. What do you think one should look at in terms of what, I don't know how to put this one, because it's more about, it's an individual thing how you come into the UK, and but what has helped you to continue your business, your connections, your, maybe tell us your story about, you coming in. Obviously, you are young, you're new to a country, so it takes guts, and that's why when I look at you, you're one of my, I look up to you. It doesn't matter if I'm older than you, whatever. It's that spirit of sisterhood where I'm so proud of what you've achieved. And I want you to share with us, like, tell us your story about your, yeah,
Yes.
tenacity.
Yes, I love telling this story, and it's like something buzz in me when someone asks me about my journey, especially
Yeah.
as a professional, what made me becoming who I am today. I'm still on the road, of course. I haven't arrived yet, but it all begins when I was 8 years old back in Cameroon. I wasn't really, in life, there are some people that are really intelligent, right? And some people that aren't as intelligent. And I was one of those people that weren't as intelligent, okay? But I knew something, that I love making people feel beautiful, take care of
Ah.
people. I knew that because I used to watch my aunties do their hair within themselves, or it could be someone, my neighbor, doing hair, and I was always passionate about, seeing them do their hair. That's how it grew, and I started practicing on them. Then after that, I took that to school. While we had, we call that like a break. Some people will look at their, were trying to revise, but for
Yeah.
me, it was making people look even beautiful as they,
Wow.
they
It's so
were.
funny.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
especially in Africa, because you know it was always about the little that you have to look. I remember I have a story, well, but I'll tell you after this
Yeah.
one. It's still in my head about my mom, my mom and her sisters just getting ready, and but
Yes,
at the end
yes.
of the day, they look like your Sades, and yeah,
Yes,
okay,
with their high heels.
we learned that, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, go ahead, and because
Yes, then I
I
moved that into school. That was my last year in the primary.
yeah,
I was about 9 8 9 years old, where I started to practice on my friends. And I was
for
punished
free.
for that sometimes, but I'm not going to get into too much details. So that's how this love of doing hair grew on me,
Mm,
a passion. At the age of 15, I decided that I wanted to do hair, but still going to school. So my
mhm.
auntie had a salon where I used to spend time, weekends and school
Okay,
holidays. Yes,
is
that's
that
where
where you
I,
learn? Okay,
sorry.
okay. This is where you learn the business from auntie.
Voila, from my auntie, my mom's sister. So that's where everything really took a took a big shift, if I can put it that way. At the age of 20, I opened my first salon in
Mm,
Cameroon.
wow,
And 2 years later, I had
wow,
to close the
amazing.
salon because I was coming here in the UK. So that's how
Wow.
everything began. But when I came in the UK, I had to go to the to college to learn how to do hair. I just knew this is my passion. This is what I want to make as a business. I want to grow doing this particular thing. I just knew it. So for
Yeah.
me, I didn't want to limit myself on only African hair. So that's why I
Mm,
went to college after 3 years, fully qualified hairdresser. And here I am. I opened my
mm.
business and I've been
I
doing it
can.
for pardon?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry?
Hold on for me, Nerissa. It's my husband and the builder. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. It is my husband and the builder in Nigeria.
Ah,
So our phones they link to everything. Like,
all
oh,
right.
anyway. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was funny. Yeah. So we were
I hope
talking
you can
about
see
this.
me. I don't have any
Yeah,
light.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see you. I can see you.
Okay, perfect.
You know, things happen.
Yeah. It's
This
all
is
right.
a
Don't
good thing
worry.
about
Don't
YouTube.
worry about it.
So let's talk about. Sorry, we ended where you came into the UK. You're 22, 20 in your 20s.
23, yes. Going
Yeah,
23, yeah. In
yeah,
the UK for the first time.
yeah,
And after doing all of that, I opened a hair salon.
yeah.
First time, but because I don't know if we have to get into that, but it's too long.
No, no, no. It's
So
fine. I think
yeah,
it was more about the business side and the
yeah,
challenges that come and how you balance and make sure that things are running smoothly.
yes.
But
I always take the
yeah,
time to me.
yeah,
I always click. We don't have we have to always remember we are humans. We are not a machine. So when
yeah,
our body is saying, okay, calm down, we have to listen to your inner man really. Listen, what is your
mm,
body telling you? So you have to
mm,
go with smoothly in life. It's like a river that run through.
mm.
Even if they have rock, it still go
It
around
still
it. So we
goes.
have to feel
Yeah,
like that. So when you feel like, okay, you need to stop. If something is stressing you, I think the good way to balance it, every individual are different. You just have
yeah,
to reflect on it and say, okay, how can I do to overpass this situation? I would
yeah,
take an example on one of my difficulty in the UK. When I came here, it was
mm,
very difficult for me because when the first time I gave, for example, my visa application to the immigration. It took so long to get it back, and it was very stressful. Remember, when I came here, I didn't like this. I didn't want to stay here. That's my honest, just being transparent here. I didn't want to stay here. So therefore, to balance, I needed to go home at least 2 times a year or 3 times. And I find a business opportunity to allow me to do it. So I used to ship cars, like freezers. Yeah.
You've done it all.
Yes, I mean, I'd done a Mary Kay too, cosmetic, going to people's houses to do their makeup, etc., or selling product, So I done so many things that
hustled.
Pardon?
I've said you hustled, eh?
Oh yes. I am that. I am a hustler, even from Cameroon. I started doing it when I was in Cameroon. I used to go out there with peanuts, on my head to sell. Growing up, I'd done all of that, so I know what it is to push, never give up, and to be confident, knowing that it doesn't matter how long it takes, you're gonna get there. As long as you breathe, it's fine. And if you fall, then you can always get up, and don't stress yourself. Don't make people things move you too much. Keep yourself calm and keep going. Like I said, I always take this analogy, like a river who is running through. It doesn't matter how many rocks.
There'll be rocks.
Rocks are like difficulties. They keep moving. So we have to train ourselves, of course, to do that. You have to train yourself. And like I said, I believe that God is helping me through my whole life. And I trust in him too to help me through difficulty. So let go. Let go when you cannot do something. That's how you can balance as well. Don't hold on into things, trying to make things happen. No, you just have to relax, do what you can, and the rest, leave it, because it doesn't matter how much you stress. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to change anything. So this is what I was saying. If I will come back to what I was saying about me, I love traveling. So I found that export import.
Wait a minute. I hold on. I think we must tell our viewers or listeners. Remember, you were in Turkey last year when I did Tunisia, when I did the video, the recording on, the risks of traveling. And because you were there and we were talking, I was worried that I shouldn't be telling you about what's going on. For all our viewers, there was a video that went viral about a black lady that went to Tunisia that said that she was almost kidnapped. At that time, guys, I kid you not, Nerissa just arrived there, so we were also worried. But your experience was, alas, we can say it now, your experience was different. Albeit a bit, maybe that's something we can touch on at another time.
But I won't advise anyone to go to Tunisia. That's something that I can say briefly here. Sorry. But I didn't have a bad experience. Not that bad, but I won't. It's not a place that I will really advise, especially someone of color, of course. If I have to,
and it wasn't your choice; it was a gift, by the way. So
that's right.
I think it was such a lovely gift. I hear you, and maybe that's it. Like I said, that's another topic for another time. But in closing, Nerissa, I want you to first tell us, what is your non-goal, something that you're definitely not going to do this year. And then in closing, also, if you could give us where people can find you. I'm obviously going to leave your details in the description box. But just maybe give us that view. And I'll tell you what.
Yes. Sorry?
I think I already did it, didn't I? Yeah, I think
I won't. I'm going to talk about procrastination. That doesn't mean I'm not a big procrastinator, but I won't procrastinate. I'm just gonna do the things that I need to do. That's very important. Because we live, we have some time, we have a time life, each of us. So by putting things for later, it's not going to resolve us, not going to be profitable for us. So if I plan to do something, I'm just going to do it. That's something that I don't want to do, is not to put things for later. If I can do it now, I will do it. Yeah.
I, yeah, nice one, nice one. Procrastination is also on my list as well. I like that. And then, where can people contact or find you, Nerissa, if they happen to be in Manchester? Of course, your daughter also specializes in black men hair, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
barbering.
I will, yeah. So let's maybe go through that on contact details. Uh,
Okay. Perfect.
so guys, you can find Narissa. She's in Salford, Manchester. If you happen to be around there, she does hair, but only natural hair. So don't come there and be asking for your weave to be done, yo. And then her daughter also
I
does
don't relax.
beautiful.
Sorry, I don't relax,
No,
but
that's what I'm
I can
saying. No
put.
chemicals.
Yeah, voila. No
Which
chemicals.
is what I'm going through. They've seen my video probably on I'm natural, but also you have Epiphany that also helps Black people in maintaining their hair and making sure that it's healthy naturally. As you can see, she's got a beautiful afro there, and then also she's yeah, a philanthropist that does a lot in Africa, and I'm hoping to join her to assist in her journey. Thank you very much, Narissa, for being with us. We know you could be
Thank
somewhere
you.
else. And for those people that sometimes people like the last one I did, this is my second live show,
Ah,
live stream. Thank you very much for supporting
thank
us
you.
with
Thank you
my
very much
definite
for inviting me too.
to me. Oh, I said I was gonna tell you what I was gonna stop. I think fear. I must stop fear
Ah,
from stopping me from doing things. And as you know, I have a little project that I'm doing. I'm just trying to find information and someone to support me. But
mhm.
thank you very much, Nerissa. I think I took a lot of your time. You're supposed to go and see your clients. Make that money, girl. Make that money.
I took this time just for this life, for you to do this life,
Thank
and thank you.
you.
It was a great
I appreciate it.
opportunity, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can do more. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. In
Perfect.
the next
Thank
one.
you. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
Thanks,
Thank you all,
everyone.
everyone.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye. Ah.